I'll teach her to absorb the pleasure and not move, intensifying every touch, every kiss, every nip. The thought alone is enough to make me want to bury myself in her. But before I do, I want to know how responsive she is. So far, she hasn't held back. She's allowing me free reign over her body. She's not hesitant at all. She wants this. She really wants this. I dip my tongue into her navel and continue my leisurely journey north, savoring her. I shift, lying beside her, one leg still between hers. My hand ghosts up her body, over her hip, up her waist, onto her breast. I gently cup her breast, trying to gauge her reaction. She doesn't stiffen. She doesn't stop me. She trusts me. Can I extend her trust to letting me have complete dominion over her body? Over her? The thought is exhilarating. You fit my hand perfectly, Anastasia. Dipping my finger into her bra cup, I jerk it down. The nipple is small, rose pink, and it's already hard. I drag the cup down so that the fabric and underwire rest under her breast, forcing it upward. I repeat the process with the other cup and watch fascinated as her nipples grow under my steady gaze. Whoa. I haven't even touched her yet. Very nice, I whisper in awed appreciation and blow gently on the nearest nipple, watching in delight as it hardens and extends. Anastasia closes her eyes and arches her back. Keep still, baby. Just absorb the pleasure. It will feel much more intense. Blowing on one nipple, I roll the other gently between my thumb and forefinger. She grasps the sheets tightly as I lean down and suck hard. Her body bows again and she cries out. Let's see if we can make you come like this, I whisper, and I don't stop. She starts to whimper. Oh, yes, baby. Feel this. Her nipples extend farther, and she starts grinding her hips around and around. Keep still, baby. I will teach you to keep still. Oh, please, she begs. Her legs stiffen. It's working. She's close. I continue my lascivious assault, concentrating on her nipple, watching her response, sensing her pleasure. It's driving me to distraction. Lord, I want her. Let's go, baby, I murmur, and pull her nipple with my teeth. She cries out as she climaxes. Yes. I move quickly to kiss her, capturing her cries in my mouth. She's breathless and panting, lost in her pleasure. Mine. I own her first orgasm, and I'm ridiculously pleased by the thought. You're very responsive. You're going to have to learn to control that. And it's going to be so much fun teaching you how. I can't wait. But right now, I want her. All of her. I kiss her once more and let my hand travel down her body, down to her vulva. I hold her, feeling her heat, slipping my index finger through the lace of her panties. I slowly circle around her. Fuck, she's soaking. You're so deliciously wet. God, I want you. I thrust my finger inside her and she cries out. She's hot and tight and wet and I want her. I thrust into her again, taking her cries into my mouth. I press my palm to her clitoris, pushing down, pushing around. She cries out and writhes beneath me. Fuck. I want her now. She's ready. Sitting up, I drag her panties off, then my boxers, and reach for my condom. I kneel up between her legs, pushing them farther apart. Anastasia watches me with... what? Trepidation? She'd probably never seen an erect penis before. Don't worry, you expand too, I mutter. Stretching out over her, I put my hands on either side of her head, taking my weight on my elbows. God, I want her. But I check. She's still keen. You really want to do this? I ask. For fuck's sakes, please don't say no. Please? She begs. Pull your knees up, I instruct her. This will be easier. Have I ever been so aroused? I can barely contain myself. I don't get it. It must be her. Why? Gray, focus. I position myself so I can take her at my whim. Her eyes are wide open, imploring me. She really wants this, as much as I do. Should I be gentle and prolong the agony, or do I go for it? I go for it. I need to possess her. I'm going to fuck you now, Miss Steele. Hard. One thrust and I'm inside her. F-U-C-K. Fuck. She's so fucking tight, she cries out. Shit, I've hurt her. I want to move, to lose myself in her, and it takes all my restraint to stop. You're so tight. You okay? I ask, my voice a hoarse, anxious whisper, and she nods, eyes wider. She's like heaven on earth, so tight around me, and even though her hands are on my forearms, I don't care. The darkness is slumbering. Perhaps because I've wanted her for so long, I've never felt this desire, this hunger before. It's a new feeling, new and shiny. I want so much for her. I want her trust, her obedience, her submission. I want her to be mine. But right now, I'm hers. I'm going to move, baby. My voice is strained as I ease back slowly. It's such an extraordinary, exquisite feeling, her body cradling my cock. I push into her again and claim her, knowing no one has before. She whimpers. I stop. More? Yes, she breathes after a moment. This time I thrust into her more deeply. Again, I plead as sweat beats on my body. Yes, her trust in me. It's suddenly overwhelming, and I start to move, really move. I want her to come. I will not stop until she comes. I want to own this woman, body and soul. I want her clenching around me. Fuck. She starts meeting every thrust, matching my rhythm. See how well we fit together, Anna? I grasp her head, holding her in place while I claim her body and kiss her hard, claiming her mouth. She stiffens beneath me. Fuck yes. Her orgasm is close. Come for me, Anna, I demand. And she cries out as she's consumed, tipping her head back, her mouth open, her eyes closed, and just the sight of her ecstasy is enough. I explode in her, losing all sense and reason as I call out her name and come violently inside her. When I open my eyes, I'm panting, trying to catch my breath, and we're forehead to forehead, and she's staring up at me. Fuck. I'm undone. I plant a swift kiss on her forehead and pull out of her and lie down beside her. She winces as I withdraw, but other than that, she looks okay. Did I hurt you? I ask, and I tuck her hair behind her ear because I don't want to stop touching her. Anna beams with incredulity. You're asking if you hurt me? And for a moment I don't know why she's grinning. Oh, my playroom. The irony is not lost on me, I mutter. Even now she confounds me. Seriously, are you okay? She stretches out beside me, testing her body, and teasing me with an amused but sated expression. You haven't answered me, I growl. I need to know if she found that enjoyable. All the evidence points to a yes, but I need to hear it from her. While I'm waiting for her reply, I remove the condom. Lord, I hate these things. I discard it discreetly on the floor. She peeps at me. I'd like to do that again, she says with a shy giggle. What? Again? Already? Would you now, Miss Steele? I kiss the corner of her mouth. Demanding little thing, aren't you? Turn on your front. That way I know you won't touch me. She gives me a brief, sweet smile, then rolls onto her stomach. My cock stirs with approval. I unhook her bra and run my hand down her back to her pert behind. You really have the most beautiful skin, I say, as I brush her hair off her face and push her legs apart. Gently, I plant soft kisses on her shoulder. Why are you wearing a shirt? She asks. She's so damn inquisitive. While she's on her front, I know she can't touch me, so I lean back and pull my shirt over my head and let it drop to the floor. Fully naked, I lie on top of her. Her skin is warm and melts against mine. I could get used to this. So, you want me to fuck you again? I whisper in her ear, kissing her. She squirms deliciously against me. Oh, this will never do. Keep still, baby. I skim my hand down her body to the back of her knee, then hitch it up high, parting her legs wide so that she's spread beneath me. Her breath catches, and I hope it's with anticipation. She's still beneath me. Finally, I palm her ass as I ease my weight onto her. I'm going to take you from behind, Anastasia. With my other hand, I grab her hair at the nape and tug gently, holding her in place. She cannot move. Her hands are helpless and splayed against the sheet, out of harm's way. You are mine, I whisper. Only mine. Don't forget it. With my free hand, I move from her ass to her clitoris and begin circling slowly. Her muscles flex beneath me as she tries to move, but my weight keeps her in place. I run my teeth along her jawline. Her sweet fragrance lingers over the scent of our coupling. You smell divine, I whisper as I nuzzle behind her ear. She starts to circle her hips against my moving hand. Keep still, I warn, or I might stop. Slowly, I insert my thumb inside her and circle it around and around, taking particular care to stroke the front of her wall. She groans and tenses beneath me, trying to move again. You like this? I tease, and my teeth trace her outer ear. I don't stop my fingers from tormenting her clitoris, but I begin to ease my thumb in and out of her. She stiffens but can't move. She groans loudly, her eyes scrunched up tight. You're so wet, so quickly, so responsive. Oh, Anastasia, I like that. I like that a lot. Right. Let's see how far you'll go. I withdraw my thumb from her vagina. Open your mouth, I order, and when she does, I thrust my thumb between her lips. See how you taste? Suck me, baby. She sucks my thumb. Hard. Fuck. And for a moment I imagine it's my cock in her mouth. I want to fuck your mouth, Anastasia, and I will. Soon. I'm breathless. She closes her teeth around me, biting me hard. Ow! Fuck! I grip her hair tightly and she loosens her mouth. Naughty, sweet girl. My mind flits through a number of punishments worthy of such a bold move that if she were my submissive, I can inflict on her. My cock expands to bursting at the thought. I release her and sit back on my knees. Stay still, don't move. I grab another condom from my bedside table, rip open the foil, and roll the latex over my erection. Watching her, I see that she's still, except for the rise and fall of her back as she pants in anticipation. She's gorgeous. Leaning over her again, I grasp her hair and hold her so she can't move her head. We're going to go real slow this time, Anastasia. She gasps, and gently I ease into her until I can go no farther. Fuck, she feels good. As I ease out, I circle my hips and slowly slip into her again. She whimpers, and her limbs tense beneath me as she tries to move. Oh no, baby. I want you still. I want you to feel this. Take all the pleasure. You feel so good, I tell her, and repeat the move again, circling my hips as I go. Slowly, in, out, in, out. Her insides start to tremble. Oh no, baby, not yet. No way am I letting you come, not when I'm enjoying this so much. Oh, please, she cries. I want you sore, baby. I pull out and sink into her again. Every time you move tomorrow, I want you to be reminded that I've been here, only me. You are mine. Please, Christian, she begs. What do you want, Anastasia? Tell me. I continue the slow torture. Tell me. You, please, she's desperate. She wants me. Good girl. I increase the pace, and her insides begin to quiver, responding immediately. Between each thrust, I utter one word. You are So sweet. I want you so much. You are mine. Her limbs tremble with the strain of keeping still. She's on the edge. Come for me, baby, I growl. And on command, she shudders around me as her orgasm rips through her, and she screams my name into the mattress. My name on her lips is my undoing, and I climax and collapse on top of her. Fuck, Anna, I whisper. Drained yet elated, I pull out of her almost immediately and roll onto my back. She curls up at my side, and as I pull off the condom, she closes her eyes and falls asleep.